face, and then show you a couple different shades that you could use to highlight and contour your face. We will talk about face shape, and that has been posted in the group. If you have no idea, let me know and I can help you find yours. My face is an oval, so I will be contouring and highlighting for an oval face. And I'm going to show you first of what colors I use most of the time to highlight and contour with. First up is our pearlizer. I call it our liquid highlighter. It comes in our foundation form. So it's the airless pump. It has all the skincare built into it. It is very sheer coverage, but it is so gorgeous. So I'm going to show you that. My hands are dry because I was doing dishes right before this and I didn't put lotion on. So that is the pearlizer, and that's what I use. Another popular one, which mine is almost dried out, is our pink opal shimmer, and that is actually our shadow sense. So I will swatch that for you. It has a pink undertone, but it is so pretty. These are the ones that have shimmer. If you will have more mature skin, you'd want to use something that doesn't have a shimmer or a glitter. And I'll take pictures for you at the end of this. Up next, another shimmer that is super popular and super gorgeous for a highlighter is our Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. And this, again, is a shadow sense. So pretty. Beautiful. I'll show you one more shimmer and then we'll move on to some matte shade. We'll move on to a matte shade. So this is our new released one. It's our Champagne Shimmer. Hold on, honey. It's a little bit darker, so it'd work great for somebody with a deeper skin tone, but it is stunning. So there are some shades that work great for highlighters. I'm now gonna show you our matte shades. One of my favorites to use as the inner corner highlight is Snow. It is just a stark snow or white color. We're gonna go up because I wanna do contour shades. So just white. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I use Snow every day. And then Whisper Pink, it almost looks white. Like if you hold these two up together, they almost look the same. This just has that little hint of pink in it. So it's not gonna be as stark as the Snow.
Look at it.
Okay, so this is Whisper Pink. Again, I'll take a picture for you guys at the end of this. And then another popular one, these ones are all matte. There's no extra shimmer. Work great for mature skin and highlighting, or if you're just one that doesn't like the extra shimmer. This is Sandstone Pearl. Okay, next up is Pink Frost. This has that pink tone to it. So if you have a little bit deeper of a skin tone, this would work great for you. Or if you're super fair, this would work great for blush. So that's Pink Frost. Those are some perfect highlighters for all different skin types. And if you had a question on if you had a question on what would work best for you, I can definitely help you with that. I'm gonna move on to contouring shades next. Okay, contouring shades. You can use shadow sense, contours, blushes, foundation. I only have a handful that I can show you. A lot of the times people use a deeper foundation for their contour. Oh, I have one more shade that I need to get for you guys. I'm gonna grab that quick. A lot of people use a deeper foundation shade for their contour. Our shadow scents are super popular for the contouring. I personally use our color corrected tinted moisturizer in Deep, and I'll show you that. Yeah. First, just like all the others, shadows or color corrected tinted moisturizers and foundation, it matches your skin type 3 shades up and 3 shades down, so it's going to adjust to your pH, whether you're a little bit more fair or a little bit deeper tone. Even you're using it as a contour, it's going to match to your pH to suit your better for a contour. So that's Deep. Another one that I use a lot, or I guess I used a lot, I don't very often anymore because there's one shade that I prefer now besides the Deep, and I'll show you that here in a second. But Mocha Java, this is a really popular one. So Mocha Java. Another one that's a new release, and if you're super fair or even a skin type like me, I'm considered fair, but I'm not like, there's fair of the fair, is our Natural Tan. This one is gorgeous for a nice subtle contour. Or if you're deeper skin tone, you could definitely use it as a highlighter or contour. So that one is Natural Tan. These ones are a little bit darker, but could definitely work, especially if you like your contour to stick out. And this is Rustic Brown. It has a little bit of a red undertone to it, but it's super duper pretty. So that's Garnet. And then another one is Rustic Brown. And you guys, all these colors that I'm swatching on my hand right now, the contours, they can work great for eyes, brows, all the things. That's what's so nice about Centers' products. So the one on the bottom is Rustic Brown. The one on the top is Garnet. So those are all different shades that you can use for highlighting and contouring. Now I'm going to move in to show you how I contour and highlight my face with an oval face shape. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half my face as I usually do it and then half in a different way to show you guys just how different, or how different it would look. Let's do deep. That's what I usually use. And when you contour, a lot of the times people tell you to grab a brush or a pencil and find the bottom of your cheekbone, okay? Because that's exactly where you're going to want to contour. So find the bottom of your cheekbone. And what I do is I just draw right underneath it with this is actually a tester, but it comes in a full body just like our foundations would. Pat, pat. And I just pat it up into my hairline. If it's too dark for you, a lot of the times too, if I'm not going to be wearing a blush that day, I use this for my contour brush. There's all sorts of different, you can use like a fluffy brush if you prefer, or I have a little bit, if you want a sharper line, I have a brush like this. I prefer this one because I can turn it and then put it more up on my cheekbone, especially if I'm not using a blush. But once you get that patted into the shade that you want it, for one thing, it's not going to go anywhere, right? Because our products are sponge-proof, budge-proof, and all the things water-resistant that you would want in your makeup. But that's how I did it, and then I just took my foundation brush and I patted around it. Okay, so we got that. That is Deep Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer. This is what I currently use and in love with on my for my face. So this is Pinkberry Blush, my contour. Just gotta pat that in just a little bit more. And I do contour more places, I'll show you that in a second, but I'd like to do this first. What I've been using and loving is our pearlizer, and all I do is just take a teeny tiny little bit. I probably took enough for my whole face, but whoops. And I go right above where my blush was. Right underneath my eye, right on that cheekbone. And it is so pretty. Okay, I gotta find this. Oh, there it is. And then I just take my foundation brush again and just pat it in. Takes a little bit of the shine away, but it looks beautiful, right? Okay, up next. Okay, so now we're gonna contour my forehead. And I'm only doing half the side of my face with Deep, and then I'm gonna move on to a different shade for my other side, just so you guys can see a couple comparisons. So this is Deep Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer again, and I put it right around my hairline. Again, this is all gonna depend on your face shape and how you want your face to be shaped. Because some people use contour to shape their face differently. So it basically warmed up my face. It made my forehead look a little bit smaller because that is what contour does. Contour, using a darker shade, diminishes. So I brought my cheekbones in to give me a little bit more shape. Next, we're going to contour my nose, and that's going to diminish and make it look smaller. And all I do is just draw a line down like that. It's adding a little bit of shape and taking away some of my nose. So I'm going to add a little bit more contour up on my forehead. I've been all about the contour lately, so if it's contour and a simple lip, that's perfect for me. Make sure you bring it into that hairline too, so you don't have that crazy line. And then I just bring it over my temple. Perfect, right? Let me see if I can get my screen to... There it is. And then if you're one that you want to contour your lip, just go right underneath it. Again, that's going to add a little bit of a pout. I'm only doing the one side so I can show you. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush and just kind of blend it so it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, and then I never add any extra to my jawline. I just use what's on my brush. If you want it a deeper of a contour, you can definitely add more to that area. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the other side and show you. All right, friends, I added some eyelashes because I can't believe I forgot those. Anyways, this was my side of the face. Now let's move on to another way to contour with using Shadow Sense. And one of my favorites, like I said recently, is the Natural Tan. And it's the same technique. You just want to find your cheekbone, go right underneath it, take your brush, and I push it up into my cheekbone, into my hairline, and then you can go ahead and turn it if you want it more on your cheekbone, but it's not going to be that dark in that area. It's going to be blended up into your cheekbone. Okay. Perfect, right? Then you can take your foundation brush and just pat out the edges if you don't want it to be, if you want more of a natural look. So now I'm going to use a different highlighter. Over here I used our Pearlizer, which is so good. I'm going to use a matte one. Let's use Pink Frost. Don't usually use this as a highlight, but we will today. So I'm just going to take it right on my finger, just like I did the other one, and I'm going to put it right above my blush. So if you have more mature skin or you just don't like a matte finish, this will work great for you. I just pat it in there. I like to use my finger when I'm putting on my highlight, just because I feel like it looks better for me. So then I always pat it in with my foundation brush. You can see it has a nice highlight, but it's not shimmery or glittery like that. So this is Natural Tan and Pink Frost for that. Okay, so next up I'm going to contour my forehead like I did before, and I'm going to do the same technique. Okay, and then I'm just going to pat it in up into my hairline. And I bring it down into my temple. This is for an oval shape face. It's what you prefer though, and what your shape is. Okay. And then we're gonna do the other side of my nose. I think I got a little too far down, but okay, and then my lip. Got it on my lipstick. Good thing my lipstick doesn't come off. Okay, and I pass that in with my foundation brush. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left over and finish off contouring my chin. Okay, so there it is. I hope you guys found this helpful. Again, if you need help finding your face shape, what color would work best for you, reach out to me and I'd definitely be able to help.